Hey there, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to be telling you guys some UFC fighters that I am praying they come back and win their next fight in 2025. Let's get right into it. Alright, so starting off with welterweight Stephen Thompson. Now, this one was hard for me because I'm not sure if he's going to retire or not. I mean, he's getting up there. He's pretty old, and he just suffered a really brutal loss to Joaquin Buckley. But if he doesn't retire and he decides to stay in the octagon for one more fight, I think you got to give him Vicente Luque. Luque's coming off a nice win. I think this is a close enough fight that both of them have a chance to win it, and both of them have a chance to retire after this fight if it really happens. I like this fight. I do think Stephen Thompson wins this one, probably by unanimous decision. I can see Thompson piecing up Vicente Luque on the feet and stuffing some of his takedown attempts, but I could also see Luque taking him down and submitting him like he did to his last opponent in the first round. But I don't know, guys. I really love Wonderboy, and I see a lot of people matching him up against Carlos Prates. And guys, I'm telling you right now, that would be attempted murder. Like, you can't give this guy. You can't give this guy Joaquin Buckley and then Carlos Prates. Like, leave the old man alone, guys. Like, we just can't be doing that. That is bullying at that point. So, yeah, those are my thoughts on Stephen Thompson. All right, on to Max Holloway. His last fight was a KO loss to Ilia Topuria. I have him next fighting Oliveira, and I hope he wins that fight. I mean, I love Max Holloway. I see a lot of people saying that Ilia softened Max Holloway's chin, and guys, that is not the case. Ilia has freakish power that Max has never felt in his life before. I mean, he went 5 rounds with Gaethje, and Gaethje has amazing power. Ilia is just crazy. Max Holloway still has a granite chin. His chin will be fine. I can genuinely see him beating Oliveira in this upcoming fight if they do actually fight, which I do think they are going to. I don't really know where either of them could go other than a fight with each other. But yeah, I would love to see Holloway versus Oliveira. They did fight one time a very long time ago, but Oliveira like dislocated his shoulder and he couldn't go on anymore. So that fight didn't really count. But I would like to see a rematch between these guys. I would really want to, and I feel like it's a winnable fight for both guys. I say Max Holloway probably pieces up Oliveira on the feet. Oliveira does a little thing where he gets knocked down and then he stays and tries to pull guard. But yeah, I would love to see this fight. I think it's a close one. So yeah, guys. All right, on to the next fighter. I got Dustin Poirier. I would love to see a win from this guy in 2025. His last fight, he lost in June to Islam Makhachev with a Darce choke in the 5th round. I have him fighting Gaethje for the trilogy next. Obviously, Gaethje's fighting next weekend at UFC 313. If he beats Fiziev, he gets Poirier, and winner of that probably fights for the title. I really like this fight. I mean, both fighters have a knockout on each other in this trilogy. So yeah, it's the rubber match. It's the 3rd fight. It's whoever wins this wins it all. So yeah, I would love to see this fight. I think both fighters have a great chance at winning it. These two are probably my 2 favorite fighters. Dustin Poirier and Justin Gaethje are my 2 favorite fighters, and it would be rough watching them fight again because I don't know who I would really root for. But yeah, I would love to see Dustin Poirier come back, and I would honestly love to see Gaethje come back too in 2025. So this is kind of both of these guys, Gaethje and Poirier. I just really want to see this fight, and I think it's obviously, again, a winnable fight for both guys. So yeah, let's make it happen. All right, on to my next fighter. I have Khalil Rountree Jr. I really want to see this guy win. He had a great fight against Alex Pereira at UFC 307. He lost eventually due to a TKO. Ref stepped in and stopped it. He had cuts all over him. He kneeled down to the ground. So got knocked out by Alex Pereira. But I mean, Alex Pereira knocks out everyone. So I would really want him to beat. He already actually has a fight set up for 2025. He is scheduled to fight Jamal Hill in late April, and I would really want to see him win that fight against Jamal Hill. I used to really, really not like Jamal Hill, but I don't actually mind him as much now. I do love Khalil Rountree, though, so I'm going to go Khalil Rountree by knockout in that fight. I think Khalil Rountree pieces him up on the feet. He has underrated grappling. I say he beats him, and I would be really happy to see him win. All right, on to my last fighter who I really, really, really want to win in 2025, Steve Erceg. So his last fight, he got knocked out by Kai Kara France. And the next fight I have for him is I have him versus Asu Almabayev. I feel he obviously just fought last night and lost to Manel Kape. By the way, I'm gonna give a quick thoughts on that fight. Manel Kape should have gotten a point taken away. He scraped at Asu's eyes about three different times. I don't think Manel Kape's a dirty fighter. I think the ref could have done something better because obviously Manel Kape's job is not to stop fighting. He's meant to keep fighting until the bell rings. But anyways, enough of that. It makes sense in the rankings for him to fight Asu Almabayev. It makes sense stylistically. It makes sense just all over the board. And I think it's a winnable fight for both guys. I think both guys need to get a fight under their belt. Steve Erceg is on a 2-fight losing streak. And I mean, I love Steven Erceg. Like, just look at this guy, man. How can you not love him? But yeah, I would really want to see Steven Erceg win in 2025, possibly get another shot at the title, because he gave probably Pantoja his hardest fight yet. Some people even gave him the win. But I don't agree with that. I think Pantoja won. But hey, I would love to see a rematch between those guys. So yeah, book it. Asu versus Steve. Well, that's actually it for you guys today. So sorry for the shorter video today, but I hope you liked it, and I'm gonna see you guys next time. Peace.